We're always here to entertain you with latest information, gossip, and videos from our presenters. Nigeria Watch channel brings entertainment to your own doorstep. So please, do endeavor to subscribe, like, and share our videos to your friends and family because you don't want to miss out on this. This is your #1 channel that you and I need to watch and always have. So please turn on your notification button so you can always be notified on our latest uploads. God bless you for joining the family. Bye.
Comrade Stanley Woody, the Coordinator General Edo Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO Stanley Sadi Enterprise, the CEO of Fulani Edo State, as you rightly call me. I am very glad this morning to have woke up successfully. As you can see, I am on the road trying to run school run before I engage in my normal walking exercise. Actually, yesterday I promised to come out by 8:30 p.m. to discuss on this pressing matter. But due to some unforeseen occurrence that was above my control, I came out late. But eventually, the network inhibited our intention. So we deem it fit to make it this morning so that at the end of the day, the video can begin to go far from within the purview of Edo people and other clans around the world. The goal and objective today is to discuss about the Fulani plan, and I think I'm going to talk about or to give an advisory role on what to do. This morning while we were moving, we saw there's a difference between Hausa Fulani and Fulanis. Hausa Fulani, the Hausas are those, although they are from the northern extraction, but they are not this kind of evil-minded persons like the way the Fulanis and the headsmen are. Let's be sincere to ourselves. But as we speak, the Fulanis is gradually eroding and taking over the Hausa Fulanis, the Hausas. So because of that, there is an intermarriage which now gives room for what we call the Hausa Fulanis. Now we could recall that in this country, a governor made a statement that anybody who attack a Fulani man have taken a debt that must be payable someday. That was a statement made by a governor. And if we think that in Edo State today, that the Fulani is not a threat, I'm no longer talking about S-men. Believe me, I'm saying Fulani. If you think that they are not a threat, I'm not saying Fulani headsmen, I said Fulani. Because in a country where everybody is afraid of speaking out the truth, when the truth that you are hiding eventually manifests, you will have no solution to the specific problem that everyone is running away from. So the need to say it now and identify the defects in the system so that we can better tackle it has become so imperative. Some places we say we are fishing out the criminal element. In every tribe there are bad people, but there are still good persons. So let's fish out the criminals and allow the rest be. Believe you me, if a governor in this country can come out to say that the Fulani has a right to bear arms for self-defense, are you not saying that Osakunokode as a Nigerian, or Sakmama as a Nigerian, or Iyekoeti as a Nigerian does not have right to as well bear arms to protect himself? This is a question. We are gradually being turned into a second-class citizen in our country. As of today, Mr. Kabiru, Mr. Abdul Wahab, Mr. Abdullahi, can carry a weapon and pass through a police station, nobody arrests him. Even if they arrest him, go back to the cell. In the next 3 to 5 hours, he is no longer there. But if Mr. Jumbu, Mr. Sakwino Hodi, Mr. Yekoetin, Chinedu, Malik, Chinedu, and let's say Undubisi, bed say, if Undubisi is arrested, Undubisi is going to remain. Osakwino Hodi is going to remain in cell, and the law will take its course. But in the case of the others, no law take course, because they are now bigger than the law of the land. I think it is expedient for us as a people to stand and identify this problem and find a lasting solution to it. If we refuse to act now, because they are deceiving you with the statement, one Nigeria, whereas these persons are creating problems. Now, I have one miscreant in this my group on my page, and I'm going to block him today. Mr. Payrock something, one brainwashed victim. I pray that what these persons have done to various families in Edo comes to affect your family. You will not know the pain that some persons are facing. Those who lost their loved one as a result of the deliberate onslaught of this set of people. Understand what I'm saying? Those who they are, let me tell you the simple truth. An average Benin man, an average Edo man will never forgive his wife if his wife is being raped. He knows that the wife was raped. He expects the wife to kill herself than to allow someone to rape her. Why don't you protect your wife not to be raped? Do you know how many women have been raped in the bush? Do you know how many people that can no longer get to their farm because of these elements? Now, why are we not generalizing this whole thing? If governors can come out, instead of condemning the actions of these persons, they can come out to say, yes, they are doing this because of this. My dear brother, if the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria tells you that you have a right to life, know that you have a right to jealously defend your life. If the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria tells you that you have a right to life, and those who are in the aim of affair that are supposed to defend you begins to adopt a lukewarm attitude, a lackadaisical attitude, believe me, my brother, never you made that, my brothers and sisters, never you made that mistake to allow someone to take your life. And see, now, while I was a kid, out about 13 years, there was a man in my area. We were sitting together in his frontage. While we the kids were crying for shoe for Christmas. This Christmas they need to buy a shoe. Because then my father was a Jehovah's Witness, we don't do Christmas. But me, they eat all Christmas food, they eat salad food, they eat everywhere. In fact, I hear Pastor even they celebrate the Christmas. We know they celebrate, but me, here Pastor they celebrate Christmas. Then the sons were saying, I would need our shoe. Missy they say, I need to buy my shoe too. Somebody just walked down. The person was selling calendar. We now saw one of the man. I said, bring it. He said, we got one. The man had read it. I was crying that I have no shoe. But when I saw someone who have no legs, not to talk of wearing shoe, I understand the fact that my barefoot is very important. that leads your activity dies the occasion that very day. As we speak, if anybody deceives you that you should remain adamant, you will be the good citizen, they will be the bad one, looking for you to kill, and you will say, no, come and kill me. Believe me, you are not helping matters, you are a fool. You cannot be planning to kill me, and you are telling me to fold my hands. No way. No way. Take this matter anywhere. Ask a sane person. They will tell you your right to life is sacrosanct. It is guaranteed in the Constitution. Do not make the mistake to go and attack anybody. Don't try that. But when somebody is coming to attack you, if you don't defend yourself and your zone and your community and your state, let's be sincere, we are all one Nigeria. We love this nation. But believe me, if they say everybody divide, for example, you are going to first of all be an Edo man before you even think of being a South man. Before you think of being if it is division. You say, okay, they will say all Edo people. You will not say, I am a Bayansan. No. You are going to queue where your brothers and sisters are queuing up in. Now look at the current strategy. If that miscreant that is committing nonsense, because I'm going to block him today. Sorry to say, I've never insulted anybody on this page. But I think the reason why I'm responding to that man now is because of the fact that he has been consistent in his action. If that miscreant that is commenting rubbish on this page, understand the fact that when we are suing for peace, it is supposed to be a collective activities. He wouldn't have been writing this. You cannot tell me to be saying, no, you're not good. Now the other one, the brutal. Now the Sabian pass. Let me tell you, violence is not peculiar to one person. We do not need violence in this country. We need peace in this country. Because when there are peaceful coexistence, we can move. But when we are suing for peace, and we are in the embryo stage in the peace process, it is expected of all parties to work towards peace. Nobody cannot be working towards peace while you are showing that you are brutal. Am I too lazy to confront you? Sorry for the baby cry on our school run. So that is the point. Our people needs to understand it. Now look at their strategy. That same man who is coming to comment here have refused to tell them the idea of one Nigeria is now they are taking food from, they say they will no longer supply food to the south. They are not taking it to the outside country. The point is, you have a president. What has the president said in respect to this? The truth of the matter is very simple. The food supply will only take 3 months. In fact, when it comes to rain, we have it. That's water. We do not need a dam like the way they use dam in the north for agriculture. We do not need a dam. When it comes to sunlight, those of you who went to school call it photosynthesis. Through the help of what? Chlorophyll. Those of you who went to school understand. You guys taught us this. So we have the sunlight. It's there. We have the land. If their land is so fertile, they won't be bringing their cow from there to this place to graze. We have natural bushes. Before now, they told us that Selfreliance will not allow cow to grow here. But today, we have been able to defeat the Selfreliance to the extent that now our people now have access to cow. So we can as well be self-reliant. Agriculture today is one of the most lucrative ventures. To the extent that the Edo State government gives concession to agriculture. That is to say, even if you are applying for a CFO today in Edo State, and it's obvious that you are investing in agriculture, your CFO application is cheaper in terms of your offer and assessment when it comes to commercial, when compared to commercial and residential use of land. When your land is agriculture, it is cheaper. So that's to tell you the level of concession giving so that our people can invest massively in agriculture. And I am glad to authoritatively announce that 80% of those in the diaspora are investing in agriculture. In the next 5 years, we will no longer depend on anybody for oil palm. If I do survey, we move from location to location. We have surveyed different cadastra. I've carried out a series of cadastral survey, my dear brothers and sisters. If you see land where do people they buy, individual, 1,000 plots, all for what? Agriculture. So if they think they can intimidate us with food supply, it's just a matter of time. In fact, this our overpopulation self too much. Let's go to the bush. Thank God to those who is a proud bushman. A proud bushman that finds himself in the bush on a daily basis. In fact, after this school run right now, I'm going to the bush. You cannot compare a bushman with ordinary man. We get the experience, first-hand information. We will know what is obtainable in the bush. That miscreant who is commenting refused to acknowledge the fact that see, let me tell you something. An average Edo man can never make mistake, no matter how hot cultism will be. An average Edo man cannot go to the market and shoot markets. They can't do it. No matter how wicked Edo man will be, Edo man cannot see people gather and throw bomb into that means to kill innocent people. We are not trained in that way. And I do not think that a man from the east can do the same. In the south, when someone does what is wrong and peddle arms, he or she is called a terrorist. But when someone does the same thing in the north, he or she is called an armed bandit that will be negotiated with by a sitting government. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Some of you expect me to come out online today to begin to tell you, come and do CFO, come and do the hustle. Yes. But there is time for everything. Now they are alive, they do CFO. We are living under massive threat. The earlier the leaders of these people call their people to order, the better for us all. Sorry to say, I not get mind. I not rugged. I not stubborn. But you see, say when you come my own side, bros, everywhere will Martin everywhere. For that my side, so I not deceive you. I have never come out here one day to tell you that I'm a saint. I am not a member of any occultic organization. If you have seen me in your meeting, please come out here to Susakuno. Shut up. Not me and you did meeting that day. If you have seen me in any meeting relating to occultic activity, come on. But the point being made is very clear. I mustn't be a cultist to be stubborn. An average Edo man will never accept intimidation. That's why you see cultism war is growing on a daily basis in Edo. Because when you slap her, he must, even if it's enough to slap you today, in the next 10 years, he will want to slap you back. We call it fokoyo, but it's not advisable. So we advise our people, please. Those in the diaspora have already started. Those of us who are domiciled in Edo, even if we don't have money, let's look for a way to liaise with these people. Now, when you talk about lands, My dear brother, until today, we have where you can buy 100 by 100 at the rate of 50,000 naira in Edo. Go to deep communities in Uriemo. Deep communities in Umude. Buy this land. Do a CFO. They start your agricultural activity. Agriculture does not necessarily mean that you will plant cassava alone. Agriculture has a divergent perspective. There are those who goes into animal husbandry. This is a survey document belonging to somebody. I don't want the name to show the name of the person. We are doing a CFO for agricultural land. This person, as we speak, the plot is about 10 plots. First, you need to see animal. All of the whoa, a shock. Infrastructure park home. This time, not from government, but from those around the world. This time, not from government, but from those around the world. Me even the fear now, the way some of the things that they come, my feet they calculate where. See, so you cannot expect somebody. Let me tell you the truth. You cannot expect somebody like Osakuno holding that to come out to be bold enough to tell one Doma and say, shut up. I know fit. I know fit. Because I am supposed to be a slave now. Or a chief servant. What you did talk? Now let me do. Now let me do. The blessings are enormous. Not be joke. Though people will say, I not go. Somebody come from diaspora. I don't tell on this one. The person came and he said, he called me while she was abroad. Sakuno, when I come, I really want you to give me assistance. I will, please. I said, okay, no problem. As she just come, she just call me. Mama, I greet you. Where are you now? He's in the town. Please, please. I just drove this man. They're not the fit you. So I hardly move with show of people. The reason is this. So that at the end of the day, I will not go and use. See, let me tell you something. The truth is, you cannot be helping me now. You will help me. Me you come and go to the show, say me today. As we speak, the business that we do, if we think we are too rich, let us drop it. But like me, I won't deceive you. Now my business, they carry me go so. Listen to the song. Now the business, I know you'll deceive you, say, oh, they not rich. Now waiting with the business, waiting with the get there. Now you need to immediately start this. This idea, believe me, at the end of the day, we will be the one to smile last. Cow is not peculiar to one individual. We can as well engage in cow business. It's not peculiar to one person. Say, don't say now you get the business. No. Say, don't say now you now you get the radio. That's not good. So I'm using this opportunity to call on everyone to be vigilant. Anybody will say me you're not vigilant, God will punish them. Be vigilant. You have a right to life. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Not tell the not tell you. Tell them say if you see anything for the hand, arrange your own self too. Till they talk. May you go for the hand. They'll come up boof you. When you die, finish. You see all this on Sunday pepper soup. If you die, you know chop on. You see all those aeroplane and helicopter where they enter. If you die, you don't go enter. So your right to life is present. Not everybody deceive you, say life not sweet. Life is sweet. Sometimes you get you enjoy this, you say, oh, that's to tell you how important life is. Let nobody take yours. Thank you very much. Do not forget, we are into CFO application, unit plan design and construction. We are into land surveying. For those who requested to have my number. My number is everywhere. 070-3610-9939. That is my WhatsApp number. 070-3610-9939. Please, if you have not shared this video, just click on the share button, please. 070-3610-9939. Then the direct line as well is 080-7974-2172. I repeat, 080-7974-2172. Remain blessed. Do not be intimidated. Nigeria is for all of us. You cannot be a second-class citizen in your own country. No way. No way. Thank you. Duty calls. Bye for now. Osa. Eroding.